remix diamante dikasina ngo dikayisa kusobeka inyonga chumba nshachauke lo opinyameza msai.
The South African coach. Thanks for joining us, mate. How are you enjoying the environment down here at Melton Centrals?
Yeah, the environment is very good. I think the weather is the same as Johannesburg. Yep. I've experienced it up to so far, and the boys have been having fun up to so far. Looking forward, most importantly, to the International Cup as we prepare for it.
How has the preparation gone for the International Cup?
Yeah, we met I think 2 weeks ago preparing for this International Cup, and the boys are really excited and really looking forward to this International Cup. And we've got new faces in the team from they haven't had their first time here in Australia, and also looking forward for the experience. We've got at least maybe 5 experienced players. They played 3 to 4 International Cup. So there's a lot of new faces in the team also.
Fantastic. Gives them a chance to gel well together as a team. And who is your first opponent?
It's Great Britain. Yep. So we're playing Great Britain this Sunday. They should be a very good size, but I think my boys should be able to match them well.
Now you guys have come down here to Arnold's Creek, which is fantastic, and the boys are giving sort of doing some training with the junior players. How good is that for your boys?
It's actually very helpful for my boys, because of the more we get experience from different clubs here in Australia. From the local clubs is very good, because of we need as much support as we can, and also the mingling around with the clubs is actually good. It's going to help us in terms of improvement, because this is if the better the opportunity we get like this, the more improvement we should be able to get.
Fantastic. And with Melton Centrals as well, as a club, they are very multicultural based, so they're very inclusive and work well with a lot of cultures, which is fantastic. They did a good job at multicultural round just recently. So you've picked a good time to come down, mate, to a good club that's just doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's very good. I wish they do well I hear the boys they're in the finals. The juniors, I hope they do well, and I wish them best luck.
And tell us a little about your coaching experience, mate.
My coaching experience actually I started coaching the team in 2014 here in Australia as an assistant coach in the International Cup. But I've played the game for quite a while. I've played 4 International Cup myself. I've played here in Australia, South Australia, for Port McPass. So those are some of my experience also.
Fantastic. What do you love most about the game?
It's quick. It's quick, and this is the best game in the world. I enjoy it myself. I like sharing my experience with my players, and also with the guys back at home also. So it's a great game to play.
Do you have an AFL team, mate?
Yes, I do.
Who do you barrack for?
I'm a Port Power.
Excellent. No surprises there. Fantastic. And what do you do back home, mate, when you're not kicking the footy around?
I'm actually working for AFL South Africa. I've got a son back at home also. He's very, very big, very footy fan. He likes his football. I'm working for AFL South Africa as a national talent manager, and also as a head coach for these guys.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for joining us here on AFL Goldfields TV, and wish you all the best for the campaign.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to the excitement that you guys are going to offer for us. I believe up to so far my boys are really having fun now.
Fantastic. Thank you, mate.
remix diamante dikasina ngo dikayisa kusobeka inyonga chumba nshachauke.
We're joined by RDFNL Football Development Manager Grant McMillan and Wayne Miller from AFL South Africa. Thanks for joining us, guys, on AFL Goldfields TV.
Thanks for having us, Chris. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Now, Wayne, it's certainly a great effort for you guys to come out here. What does it mean to the players to come out and be a part of such a fantastic carnival, but also coming out and being a part here of the Melton Centrals Football Netball Club?
Yeah, no, it's a really great experience for the guys. A lot of these guys, probably half a dozen, are on their first trip ever out of South Africa. It's really great to come down and train with Melton Centrals tonight and get great experience with a local club.
Now, Grant, how great is it for these guys to come across and be part of the program here tonight?
Look, it's a fantastic opportunity, and Wayne and I had spoke earlier in the year and teed it up, so it was great. It was great for the guys to come out and experience, country Victoria, if you like, just out of Melbourne a bit, and great experience for them coming out here and playing in the International Cup. And Melton Centrals are a club that embrace multiculturalism and diversity, and only too happy to have the guys along.
Now, Wayne, what sort of preparation goes into getting the squad of, I think, about 25 players over here as part of this trip?
Yeah, so they've been training for about 2 or 3 years now, so they've had a development program going on. So over the last 12 months they've been having national camps. So they had a national camp about a month ago, selected the final team, playing their provincial games in each province. So there's eight teams around the country, so yeah.
And with the young players out here, Grant, to have these guys of obviously from overseas, but playing some good football with their country. We've got some of the best players in the country playing with the squad here tonight. What do you think the kids will sort of take out of it?
As you saw when the kids were just training with the side over there with the under-14s, they thought it was a great thing and a great opportunity to be in mixed amongst the boys. As soon as the two squads came together, they were very much. Very much together, which was fantastic, and the 16s will now train with the boys as well, and it's a great opportunity. And when I first pitched the thought to Melton Centrals of the guys coming out, they were only too happy to embrace it and bring it on.
And I guess, how does an idea like this come about for the two clubs to sort of join together?
Well, Wayne and I had a meeting earlier in the year, and Wayne had only recently moved back from South Africa, having spent quite a bit of time over there and being involved with the team. And we sat down and had a meeting, and Wayne talked about his role of wanting to be a multicultural ambassador in the community to promote football, and he also said that the opportunity was here for the South African Lions coming out, and we said, well, let's get together and have a training run.
Have a good training session.
Yeah, that's how it evolved.
Yes,
it was great.
Yeah.
And Wayne, hopefully we see a few of these players. A lot of them may not have been playing the game for that long, but sort of being around a group of young enthusiastic kids will sort of get them even more enthusiastic about the game.
No, it certainly will. The guys love it. There's a few guys there probably only played a couple of years. Some have played 4 or 5 years, so they'll really enjoy tonight, and it'll be a great experience for them.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us, guys, here on AFL Goldfield TV.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks,
okay,
Chris.
Cheers.
Chumba cha chauke. Lo play. Opinyamesa mzai.